Me did Ntakra, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu ebusuya for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Finally, January and Mijidi said, Obiania just say still yet yes. Got number for things so January a year and day, but finally it is over, and I think that this alone should give us enough freedom. Say be fine. But I also want to say, looks like the month of January, your showbiz industry are active. Yeah. Oftentimes, say year next start here, I am near man Kosro, but this year looks like a start here now poof. Like a near man Kosro, and I don't know what we can attribute that to. For instance, as we talk, Bisa Kdei our landing. Wakokoye program, and I'm going to show you some videos and photos as well. And all these things, na katitino, and I maybe a chomuno, na ke man 10 times. If you between March hall Easter, start here from Vows Day, call Independence, normally they are called Easter. That's how they started. Most of the events will start, like the New Year event will start from Vows Day, then we go through the Independence event, then finally, they are called Easter, then you are trying to but looks like this year, as early as possible, and it's looking so beautiful. So let me read this story to you as well. And it says, Bisa Kdei hosts fans and top industry players at the original album listening party in UK. And it's here, you know, original UK abontin maso. Hey, UK mamu and now UK abontin. So, Juma. And some of us, we are happy that our industry is not sleeping. People are active and we are doing it well. It says, or it reads, Ghanaian high life star Bisa Kdei has successfully staged the listening party for his 4th studio album titled Original in the United Kingdom. Now, the one-off listening party held at the Cafe Coco in Camden was attended by top UK music industry players, including Eddie Kdei, Adesope, Norma Norms, and DJ Pick, as well as representatives from Sony Music, Universal Records, YouTube, Nikita, Apple Music, Spotify, Emula, Blacklist, Guap Magazine, and the Grammy Academy. Now, the listening party allowed music fans to hear the album, which saw Bisa Kdei collaborate with some of the best musicians on the continent, including Stonebwoy, Kdei, Tenny, Camido, Sefa, and football star Memphis Depay. Now, during the listening party, the multi-award-winning high-life musician revealed that he had been working on this project for over 3 years and was overjoyed to finally release it. This is Bisa Kdei's statement. He says, "The music project was monumental, and I'm grateful to all artists who featured on it and made it a reality. I wanted fans to explore the versatile aspect of my craft, and I'm already thrilled with the feedback," he said. He also announced plans to stage an album tour around the world with his musical band in his quest to grow high life music. Bisa Kdei has already released the next chapter video of the original album, which addresses issues pertaining to early career setbacks and success chalked up in his 10-year music reign. Now, the original album, since its release a few days ago, has racked up impressive streaming numbers, as it was the third most streamed album on Audiomack earlier this week. And I want you to be a part of this. And see, I'll take you to Camden Cafe, that is Coco Camden in London. Let's go watch how things were done there. That thing, I say, and then my industry, I active as early as the month of January 2023. And chair Sakwadi so a announcement editor Abontino can say he is going to start or put out date for his world tour. That is what he also intends to do. Say and check or babe the date by Van say on this date Obekoha on this date Obekoha for a world tour, and it's looking so beautiful. 2023 looks like competition in bed with the world. And my Mr. Force said, and then it be accounted for the rise we are seeing. Nema Benama, I say, I set it off in 10 times.
Medasi, Brasa maybe Chow, Chabby, Ashefo, and Mebusian for ATM currently, or your special ops platforms.
Oh, okay.
Special greetings to all special ops members.
Special then ops.
Special ops.
Orbit.
Ops.
No, ops. Another day.
Oh, the Ombetia say, oh my yetia, oh yetia, I'm not
Now, what me shows all can be a mentee at the end.
Fan ops. With the fan
ops now.
Because of my church, my SMP. Just special greetings to
okay.
Besides here, Omo Moshe and Adolfo Koswa share all the time. Yeah, I always say this that they are persistent, interest in what we do is what gives us the strength to always carry on
to work. Yeah.
Brasami.
Yeah.
When you so what kind? I mean, most think after December, say I've now say BBI a bit down. Now, I say industry, come back. I say, somebody deviate.
I can't stop. As a drought to be able
exactly. And mostly that's when people begin to say, oh, I say January I check which January and Chesa.
No, January is a feeling, it's affecting it and feeling you are right.
Because people are busy. Normally when you are not busy, when you are not doing anything, the time is very, very slow.
Yeah.
Some way, somehow, because of the busy nature of the December, there was an overflow. There's an overflow. There's a spilling effects are affected January. So to me, I think it's a good thing.
Because as of 6 and 7, now still major events.
Also, I mean, even the second week, still, parties are still ongoing. Industry now, you better want to say, entertainment is not just in December. That's what we are trying to make Ghana. A destination for enjoyment, a destination for holidaying, a destination for tourism. Now, I say December in Ghana, but it should be every day in Ghana.
Okay.
This is what we are all praying for. But I think it is going very, very well also.
Okay.
Then the tourism industry has really increased, and I'm happy Ghanaians are doing it all over the place. So now artists now, but see, as you said, we don't have to always sit down for things to happen to artists, but they can also move to get stuff, happening to them.
Okay.
It is the spilling effect of January, how well the January went, and I spilling offer it be a better January, because if you are on December, there were too many events such that Ebimukra put theirs on hold.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Ebimu put theirs on hold just to do it in January.
I agree. Very well.
Yeah, see, artists not better on once, and you can see your crowd December, but we can spread it across. Obi who say no, me try in December, one try not a very two overcrowded, say be more before. This time is November, October, November, there were events.
Yeah.
It means that some were trying to be the early birds. Now, right after December, also, some are still, doing it. People are releasing songs. I'm on for Ntakra.
No. Like action and breaking.
Exactly.
And breaking is like usually after Christmas, I be breaky, Bibia be breaky.
No, yeah, twice.
But this time I'm breaky, like
Yeah,
a course.
Yeah, twice. And twice. Twice.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing, say.
And twice.
Okay, it's a good thing. Right, I'm not there.
It was only 2010.
It's a year December. Twice December na nshara anye papa bi asa gabon se na twice. Baby but we are happy that the industry is growing. When the industry look, when all jokes aside, when the entertainment industry grows, our economy grows because people come into our industry to come and spend, and they bring money in. And our taxi drivers get money, our Uber drivers get money, hoteliers get money, restaurants get money, you and I also get money. Myself being in the industry, renting logistics, we also get money. I mean, those times from January, it's difficult to get somebody even, to book.
That yeah, party, industry partner, you're with you. When you see and Yama Abbey show, no, you call ya party, no, you call your casa man for a fat tent. I was in January. In January,
yes,
they had shortage you.
Yes.
I was so surprised.
Yes, you know the kind of shortage I see with December. No, they are not December, but it's good to spill it over. Now, it's na ama Nijaba na industry no grow.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good thing. We should welcome it, and then let's not talk too much, negativity about our industry. Young painting it, fine kakra. Na young polishing on nice. Look, computer can be polish
till
you shine. As I see a polishing. Yet they be now but sometimes you have to deliberately polish something for it to shine. Yes, I won't say, katasumu, as soon as they be in Yana, they come back. As an industry, we have to also have, a deliberate agenda. Yes, let's speak good about our industry. If look all over the internet, Ubia, Google, Ghana, we are all talking, something good about the industry, Someone living in the United States will ask, then of course Ghana, man for
no, and already I think it is happening. It's happening.
Then of course I'm they say, the euphoria, and then yama these stars about say come one some or for keep coming. If we also we as industry people and even influencers in this country, that's why I always say influencers in this country have a big role to play. You get it? Someone like Nanaba, Namwamu, Kobiche, Zanfele, Sammy Flex, you have huge following on social media. You owe this country a great duty to project the country out there. Just recently something happened. Yeah, in a positive light. When that happens, it puts the country in a very good light. Just recently, one lady went to sit somewhere in America and recounted her how do you call it? My experience in Ghana, talking about Ghana for a comedy and
yeah.
And I love how Nanaba
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
On. She took her on to the point that she came to apologize.
Latter-day Saints.
Yes. Nanaba took her on, and an account as big as Nanaba cannot be ignored. The lady had to come and then apologize, and that is what I think influencers in Ghana should mostly focus on, painting Ghana in a very good light, so that people will see us in a good light and then come to look. All the big countries out there that we admire, and yes, they don't have anything bad. But they choose to speak about the good things. So I'm happy. All these things are part of the reasons why our industry seems to be doing well. Our artists seem to be getting the good name out there. And I'm sure most of the big events they see were Accra or Ghana this year as well. Most of the events, and our artists were big on the events, and most of these events are also internationally accepted, recognized events. So it sent a signal out there that Ghanaian artists are good. So you'll be seeing our artists all over the place this year. It's not a wonder that Bisa has started the year so well. Black Sheriff has just bagged,
also played.
Yes, Black Sheriff has just bagged about 5 nominations in Nigeria. And Kamido as well. So let's keep on, supporting the industry. I think everything will go well.
Wow, beautiful. Let's go check some of the action from London. Coco Kandem, Yanko Sene Kosu na Fembra na we are still reviewing some of the events over the weekend and bakwa entertainment industry Bisa Kdei the album listening the album the original okoye listening no London Abontin mamu and that's perfect Abontin
London Abontin
so okay London Abontin so ono koye sa listening. Let's go catch some action from there. Yeba to anko so stay tuned.
Do it for me one more time. Let's go. Baby. Mommy, baby, I'm me day. Fine girl, go show me something nice. Fine girl, go show me paradise. Or see me trying to wish you had the sacrifice. Now me to me, did you have mommy appetite? Now I am standing on a mountain sacrifice. Me like na go yes, I'm a pepper dice. Drinks on me. I don't play or drinks on me. Drinks on me. Drinks on me. I be the money boss. Drinks on me. Drinks on me. Drinks on me. I don't play or drinks on me. Captivated by your beauty. Oh, Dominion. Baby, I'm gonna feel it breeze while I body. Hey, sense your love around me, girl. I do like it when you're around me, girl. Back your backs and let's go to Miami. All the money for you. So, bro. You with my man, I say, what you. Say, Camden, say Coco. Are you energized? Are you energized now? Now let's go again. Here we are. Wavanisa wago fuamu wasumu we video bi enga upa mokua nasa unyo twin asomu. Hey, Eba. Wish ya baby, no I didn't number. Now who do piano? Over go. Oh baby, I was it. Now say join this was more. Go. Abba. I want to see you move your body now. Yeah. Mr. Brody. Mr. Yabua, dear, what's it?
All right, so that was the action from London, Bisa Kdei, the original album listening, and it was so beautiful. And like Faustin said, we actually say December in GH initiative, the government of Ghana, and now Akufo-Addo-led government, almost 30, Akoswa Masofa, Ama Sananka entertainment industry to be caught through a drought season in January, this year, Yamfili. And I think it's true. Events all over. Break background Pombo. Kojo, what do you also see? And in relation to Bisa Kdei, your choir, and let's also say big ups to Ntakra so yeah show over the weekend. Our portions. I think was it the night? It's Portions
Gardens.
Portions Gardens. Yeah. Okay. On also yeah event of Portions Gardens. So whilst we are talking, Data will be flashing videos of that as well. Also, artist members supporting, Amerado, Amerado Jinamubi, who say Rascal Kumunsu Jinamubi, and it's so beautiful. Generally, like time when born, they say, but still, everywhere you go to, people are having fun, and the spillover from December in GH, I'm sure that is what we are still enjoying. Gojo, and then I gusu Philly.
Yeah, I said officially now. December and GH events, not a or January more. Not date near from December to January. Some of the events were scheduled for January. And now, you now can see most of events now and say slow. Yes, also behind me say I finished starting for now. I want for cash December no more on Botoma.
Yes, and school fees in some
pressure.
Exactly, pressure will boost up. It's you would be shareholder. You want to consider all these factors. Exactly. knowing the kind of environment I operate in, but I think said now dynamics necessary. Online business, digital systems necessary. So, how much will it cost for somebody to stream a song? And I say, Obia, obey near my dance, over train, say, be a young cop, third month, man, sana. Why? And I think planning, because my planning be out what that's okay. From December, no, this is what I have to do because now artists are planning ahead of time. Be a minimum artists be a wire the calendar the whole year wire the calendar 2023. Okay, it's ready. It's if you waste time, everything affect other activities now. Oh yeah. And so if everything is planned already, you just have to roll it out without wasting. So a certain artist be releasing new be. It's my main train first. That's how they do now. My main trainer and Ntakra. Own trainer, I won't say no beef will be so available. If you want that free space, say, you may never have that time. I think said dynamics nice and this January I think I'm for planning year. Okay. I'm for spending on. They factored. Well, how long will it beat us? Let it be when you said January. Now it's why I don't want to do December. Now for so people made sure say they made provisions for January. We didn't see a lot of people complaining, say, oh, January, one year, the other. Yeah, I think some people have learned and they are changing how they behave with this respect. Yes, the industry there is getting hotter and hotter, and new people are also coming in. Okay. So activity in there, but and January, so one start till any year. At times it may affect you. Okay. Say a new year, what is ahead of you? It be from getting to the last quarter of the year. When you're so active. It is a year no sign started. Now sign delay. No one here not free system. You are being kicked out. It will be from October, November, December. No, we're very active. To wait me, I can say January I can slow down a bit, then start from February. But now and getting to the end of the year, when you're active in India, January and I say to me, still have to go and start and son I'm relaxing number. So I'm relaxing be shame exactly. So I think so and also play a role, but it's good for the industry because activity a cost. Now we'll be so we say yes. We are up to whatever we are doing.
Okay, so let's come back to Ghana. Like I said, Ntakra so and also the program Accra portions. Let's go to portions now. You share some of the actions. Never be a call. You can send a house to Tina about Roland and find a about the event review over the weekend. Alright, so I loved it when Rascal could put Ntakra on the spot to do some freestyle with the reggae beats. Very non-name, only style. I want you a bet you. But once again, big ups to Ntakra. Or also January, no, or Kaoma, Mama, the frenzy and the fun, no, at twice, no, on breaky year. A weekend year, no, so then it show a brass, a buy. Now, and I keep saying that anytime there is a major event in town, especially when it has to do with the weekends, hit the team of Class Showbiz here on CTV now. In Timimra Honey and Meshe, now send your bekono and TV. So because it's part of our industry. We need to make sure all the sectors, all the disciplines of our industry, we are talking about them. So some of the events, Bisa Kdei in London and Ntakra here in Accra. Next weekend, the Amerado Ebeko out of Accra because we hear Shatawale Medical and Kofi Kinata as well as Brian Omo Kdei. Jendu Park and team Class Showbiz will be there. Nti second day Ntakra for weekend the enemy be boom our Ntakra. So wait for us. I'll sure see you there. Ro, Yanka about January and the fact that our industry is still active with our people doing events both locally and internationally.
First time, let me say congratulations to Ntakra and also Bisa Kdei. Thanks on my idea. It takes a lot of courage and energy to do something like this.
Okay.
We all can attest to the fact out of Mr. Force and the submission, you realize, say yes, a understanding from somewhere in the Amerado say, and it is a culture. I feel a year building. Usually, this is how it starts. Countries are now spaces are even somewhere develop here be drew baby this is how it started. It started as some habit. Be okay. My end started December and GH from before COVID did not start like this. That is the year of return, not and yet as huge as even what we witnessed last year.
Month, yeah.
But then last year we all saw the improvement in maybe I build this habits now culture now the and I would want to also say it is something that we should continue to do. Let's encourage ourselves to do. Make us say year event even in last year December. I have a special salute to them because yes, they came from some huge turbulence. Huge turbulence being on
time na dollar no
exactly and so it took lots of energy for them to have done it. But then, and for it to extend into January and the kind of results we are seeing now, I would want to say it is also the understanding of the music business and where it has gotten to. You know, gone were the days and could be here a single from, let's say, Nkakojo release a single, and it would have been on maybe a body of work, maybe a CD or a cassette or something. And we all know say the way our marketing cassette is different from the way our marketing single in our current state. So the marketing even dynamics have changed. So now people have understood the music business to the extent that okay, it doesn't take say ultimately a draw plans writer. It will not take much for you to even advertise whatever you want the people to buy.
Okay.
You understand? Even when in a period that bedroom say oh system ni my day. People will be reluctant to spend near their dinner. Yes, people still hold events. People still people still do releases and still a koye.
Yeah.
And
from since I month started to now, artists be very release you.
Of course.
And initially it wasn't like that too. Like January there, you dare not release a song.
It is because the marketing dynamics have changed as far as the business is concerned, and people have adjusted to it. Daniel, it's a one Daniel
yeah.
You see, and I like Bisa Kdei step now usually. You know, when a place is saturated and you also have a different vision, nothing stops you from also venturing or attempting those visions. In the sense that when Black Sheriff, who would have thought say Black Sheriff or breaking through, his first and major headline concert, his maiden concert, Ghana has it. And it was mind blowing and it was very successful. At the end of the day, it adds up to ovation now. Person will extend it in touching other territories. And when you look at Bisa Kdei's exposure and in the experience now and in the understanding in the music business, I am not surprised. Look at the caliber of people turning out the event. It says a lot to the likes of people from various quarters are holding the creme de la creme of world music. These are the people that turn out for Bisa Kdei's album listening. So they should even tell you the kind of exposure when you're any direction of person take his body of work with.
Yeah.
And let's even look at the vision, even right from Bisa Kdei and Kdei has also released a teaser saying he wants to go on a Jams album, no release world tour. So now it is a exposure it was space where from the outside world say yes, the music or the business as far as the entertainment is concerned is not only based in baby one and kwan. Even say when you baby one and kwan, you can equally touch other places and you still get the results that you want. We can all attest that Bisa Kdei, when it comes to the relevance even in our space and yet as huge as time of releasing Mansa and our brother. But then even in these times, we still see Bisa Kdei enjoy so many beautiful things outside Ghana. And then you're contracting even to be featured in movies and all that. You're contracting for special projects. This shows say yes, the music business and yet so people have now understood okay, so when other artists during the year or year never started really out on calendar. Last year before I enter December, Mukrana Wizkid and a Benna Boy
started hyping
some of their events
shows,
in 2023 and it feels good at least. So on your share crass day no kwadi when him say oh you good and as people who would also want to benefit from Sani Pano and Yama Oyen, you also want to tap in until at the end of the day it expands Nipano business or in the space. So it is good. And also for Ntakra and a normal circumstance, the album Jumapo first one to release here. Yes, he did it in his town, Koforidua, before he came to Accra. But this one was dynamics no. When we see what marketing procedures na say we say assessa. Now and necessary say a chinchine try say e was say me release o baby me comfort zone in kwa ansana my extended. Now I can equally do it even at a different place and also direct the traction to my comfort zone. And that is how the music and marketing business so I think artists and entertainers are more direction, innovation, and that is the results that we are seeing. So me, I will congratulate all of them and urge other people who have also not seen to also see this is the light. If they've not seen the light, this is the light. This is where the business has gotten to now. So let's encourage ourselves to hold on to this habit and we will grow.
Well, congratulations to us in the showbiz space. I know sometimes it is not easy, especially when ABR plans and co-year, you tend to get discouraged sometimes, but it looks like still we are holding on to the fort and and let's continue like that. Promoting on kakra, ne correcting on kakra, ne bashi bimu kakra, na kaho na but so still talking about events from January and into February Nankasano. Saturday na yahura into the event season. But CMGC per se yes you movie. That is Class Media Group. We also want to tell the world that when it comes to events, we are also doing it well. And let me say happy birthday to you, IBK. Today is your birthday,